this game. Italy in the white, USA in the navy blue. Victory for USA guarantees their place in the finals next week. Silla serves first, we're underway. Carlini with her first touch, a miss hit by Ogbogu. First point goes to Italy.
Carlini's put that right into Ogbogu instead of kind of towards the net so she can have a swing on it. Got a bit jammed up on that one.
Hello, Clayton.
Hello.
Quick outfit change, and Clayton Lucas sat comfortably, ready to add expert analysis on this one. A good swing from Jordan Thompson gets USA off the mark.
Nice confidence builder. You always want to get a good swing, get going and get yourself straight into it when you get your first opportunity.
Here's the captain. Sends that one into De Gradi. Ogbogu only as far as Carlini. Overpass, great touch. Jordan Larson. It's a free ball, but USA still in the point. Oh, not anymore. Not anymore.
Ogbogu's gone straight over the top with this one. No, you're going to have to step right in and try and, as if the block isn't there, if you want to try and make those kind of digs.
Back in the starting six. Oh, what a block! Sarah Farr opens her account.
Just waiting for Ogbogu to run into her. Farr's not had to make any movement here, really. Just a pulse off of the floor. Very good block.
3-1, Danesi. Another tip, what a pickup. De Gradi. Silla with the tip. Wongerantes. Is there a touch? Yes, there is. Jordan Larson.
Of course there is. It's Larson having a swing. She knows that the big block is in front of her. This is good hustle. Nice set, actually, from Ogbogu to go on the pipe, because that was the only option available, but Larson tidies it all up.
Here's Ogbogu. 2 ace serves in the tournament so far. That's a good service into Silla. De Gradi. Good block touch. Ogbogu. Farr wants it. De Gradi gets it. Another touch. De Gennaro this time. Tipped into space. Another positive solution by Paola Ogbogu.
Farr went to De Gradi twice, but De Gradi hit the same shot twice, going neither for block out or kind of just going off the fringe, and didn't try to go line and block out off of Carlini either, so ended up going back to Ogbogu.
Serves on to Wongerantes. Good touch. And Larson.
She's going to just toy with the block, find the spaces, come up with good solutions.
Jordan Thompson. De Gradi, the target. And that one jammed in by Oro. Chance for the break point here. Silla right onto the net. Oh, De Gradi again. She's been brilliant already. Bit of confusion as to whose ball that was for Italy. No confusion as to whose block it was, though. Retke found out on the slide, and it's 5-3 Italy.
This is a great block from De Gradi. Some good hustle in the first instance, being linked in. Yeah, nice. Great timing on that from De Gradi.
To have a player like her in your six is so valuable, isn't it? Similar to what Marit Jasper does for Netherlands, in so much that they're super reliable. They're just going to keep on keeping on, as it were.
Yeah, she's a really good, and especially with Bossetti playing as a libero for this one, so she's going to have a lot of work to do in this match.
There she is again, De Gradi. Silla. This is a really good start for Italy. 4 ahead in this first set already.
Nice high ball. Silla up early, attacks early. Retke says she didn't touch it. Well, maybe she should think about trying to touch it. That landed in.
Timeout called. USA 3, Italy 7.
Passers, nice work. We got all of our bat out. We hit in the court on our first swing. If we don't have a good swing, we drop it over the middle. We get it to the right person. Have a plan, every attacker. Here we go.
Have a plan. Is what Kaj says. I'm going to paraphrase Mike Tyson here. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. Everyone has a plan until Paula Egonu is on the other side of the net.
I just got a glimpse then of Plummer watching on. So USA with only 13 players. Plummer's not playing. We don't quite know why.
Carlini.
It was very, very late. I mean, with minutes before we were about to get going, that announcement was made.
Challenge coming for the USA. Is there a touch on this?
No.
No. And a green goal, there is. And it's been admitted to. And a green card has been shown.
Wow.
Where was that? Honesty is the best policy, and that is some admission, because we didn't see it.
No, not from that angle. No, we didn't. No, wow.
Maybe there wasn't, and they're so keen on this green card prize.
I was just thinking that.
4-7, 4-8. Service into the net. Slow start this from USA. Will build their way into this game, but Italy not the kind of team that you want to fall too far behind against, as Korea found out last night. Very impressive. Just over an hour to win that in 3 sets. Far. Wongarantes, good ball in. Egonu's there. DeGradi on the pipe.
The speed for the USA isn't bad. It's a little bit low. The Recchi can be stretched higher to get past DeGradi, get past Silla. DeGradi's speed on that pipe was excellent.
Another good ball in by Wongarantes. Oh, there's the captain. Cook.
Arriving at pace.
Yes. Much better tempo from USA.
Well, she's not had to pass this, so she can get ready to go quick. The first step is picked up by Carlini, and then she knows the tempo which Cook is going to be coming in at.
Retke. 5-9. Sila. Again, Oro. Lovely set. Oh. That's a one for Egonu. She looked to mix it up. It's always a shock when she doesn't make a positive impact, isn't it? We're so used to seeing her win points, all manner of points, so conclusively. DeGradi with the pass. Egonu. There it is. In fact, we've got two of the most prolific in the sport, haven't we, in Larson and Egonu on the court at the same time.
And then on the bench, you've got Drews.
Yeah.
You've got Antropova.
Yeah.
And also, for the middle for Italy as well, Lubian not on the court. She's got a wonderful serve.
That's a good swing by Thompson. The Lubian and Farr, Caneliano teammates. They built quite the partnership there, quite the legacy there under Santarelli. Carlini. Oro. Silla. Throws the hook at it. Chance now for USA to make it a 2-point game. Not this time. The Gennaro set. Silla goes again. Big, big block of Bogu. Closes the door on that point. USA starting to wake up. That's a big point. Carlini. Goes one-handed it. It's just volleyed over. Italy to the middle, and Danesi. First point of the game for her.
Good look. Oro just having a check. Where is everybody behind me? She fixes them, and then she knows where she can go to.
(11-8). Silla with that flat serve. Hard to get a good pass on it, but USA have managed. That is over the net. Lovely bit of defense, and again, chases on. USA back within 2.
It's interesting just watching these players go about their business. Is effectively, with the exception of Justine Wongarantes, everybody's played Serie A at one point or another, or is currently.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, I'm amazed that Justine isn't playing Serie A.
No. Oh, Danesi, very good. Yeah, well, she's heading back to Omaha for the Love B-League, having been in the Bundesliga for some time. Ooh. Danesi seems to have run straight past that. Here's Oro again. De Gradi. Yeah, something that, it was a long time ago, and I'd love to talk to her about the context, but Justine Wongarantes very briefly played beach with Sarah Hughes. That would have been a lot of fun to watch.
It would have been.
How would you get the ball on the sand with those two?
With great difficulty.
Yeah. Good swing, good hand, Sila. The cut shot doesn't find the floor. Thompson. Oh, De Gennaro, outstanding. De Gradi. And then Wongarantes keeps it alive. Oh, another good touch. This is exceptional. And what a finish. Jordan Thompson rounds off the point of the game so far.
You can see Farr's trying to get out and trying to close the space, but she's just drifting. A couple of good touches. That's amazing from De Gennaro. But again, you've got Farr. She wants to get her hands into close the line, and then she's trying to scoop round, but it opens up the cross-court angle as a result of doing that. So she's trying to protect the seam, but giving away the cross-court.
Annie Drews is in the game.
So to Micah Hancock.
Oh, good serve. That was flown into De Gradi. Good chase for a one-point gain. Drews. Oh, that's not a swing. That's a weapon.
Well, it's great. Talking of that, it's another big swing from Annie Drews, being aggressive. And timeout called by Italy.
Solo io, ok? Ho parlato di una cosa nel timeout anteriore. Di cosa ho parlato? Di non andare dentro i 3 metri per i pallonetti. Ci ha fatto punto di nuovo Larsen con quella palla. Ora parlo per niente nel timeout. Arriviamo a 4 metri e lì aspettiamo.
Julio Velasco with his first words to his team. One timeout each. The first quarter, Italy 7, USA 3. Great start by the Italians. Since then, USA have taken 9 points to Italy 6. Thompson leading the charge on 5 points. Hancock. Serving to level at 13 each. Another good serve. De Gennaro looks for De Gradi. Good swing, good pickup. Larsen. Oh, free ball offered up. She might have had a swing on that. Farwell.
Actually, be pretty pleased to get off the Hancock serve. She was the best server in A1 for 4 straight seasons in a row.
Incredible. And obviously that is a testament to how well she served, especially when you think of the quality of players in that division. Here is Hancock. Tees that up for Drews. Tip to Oro. Out there to Igonu. Oh, wow. Just to keep that ball alive. Brilliant work by Larsen. Igonu again. Buried.
Great place to go as well. Deep into the corner, around to position 1. Splitting defender at 6-1. There's no chance of getting that. Flying in.
3-point lead again now for Italy. Chance for 4. Oh, good dig. Well played, Cook. Oro to the middle and far. Didn't time that.
Well, she's coming around in front of Oro, and as she's done so, they're kind of level with each other, but the ball was then right on top of her. She needs to come around a bit more to create an angle back in. It was all, she was off the net but jammed up by the ball.
They've asked for a challenge. I mean, Jordan Larson was already back serving. Nobody from USA's admitted it. I think she's there far quicker than Rek, isn't she?
Yeah, and you get a good view then of just how jammed up she is by the ball, trying to create some space.
(13-15), game on. De Gennaro, great reception. Just means that Oro can pop that over with the lucky lefty.
Watch Reki, look where she is. She kind of starts, but it's the pressure of Far coming in. She's got to be wary of her, but it's always the setter's touch that's the first key, especially when they're front row.
16-13. Oh, nice adjustment. Really well played by Cook. Little dish in the end. Plenty of teammates, soon to be former teammates, on the other side of the net. Great stint at Conegliano, heading back to Atlanta. Repke. Silla gets it back. Good block touch. Hancock on the pipe. De Gradi's on hand. Ooh, she's left that miles short.
She's having to check her swing. It's good hustle from the USA. They're just sticking with it.
Well, they're back within one. As close as they've been since the very start of the set. They've certainly picked up some momentum. But no one kills momentum quite like Padericonu.
Larson will be a little disappointed. She's playing middle back, 60, but not really deep enough for this, especially with the way that Igonu hits the ball from such a height. You really want someone off the baseline.
So that breakpoint lead returns. Oi! Drews takes the block on.
It's all or nothing from Annie Drews.
She absolutely flies into it, doesn't she?
No recognised setter on court because Thompson's come in for Hancock, but plenty of control available with Justine Wongerantes and Larson in the back row.
Yeah, plenty of willing participants to set this ball should they need it, but they're not going to, because Danesi is going to side out for 18-16. Reaching business time in this first set. Carlini back in the game for Drews. Silla to Wongerantes. Another good swing, but Sila's there backcourt. Oro out to De Gradi. Can't find the ground. Oh, down the line from Cook. That is a miss, long and wide.
She's got quite square on, so it's almost got to have a little bit of thumb up when you're attacking that ball to make sure it stays in the line. It just didn't get what she wanted.
Hey, I think we got to be pretty happy where we are. We've given them so many freebies, so we just rein those in, and we're going to chip away. I'm really happy only being down by 3 with all the gifts, so no more gifts. Passers, nice work. We're on all those seams. Let's get the servers on the right person away from the bro. Here we go.
USA! USA! Ready, guys?
The way he's just said that, you can tell he's trying to be positive. He's like, I'm happy that where we are, considering we've given him so many freebies. But he's trying to, and then again at the end there with that, keep it off the libero. So just wanting to remind the players, you've got serving targets of where you got to put that ball, and that's where it has to go. Plummer and Poulter, two key members of the team, not involved today.
It's a lot of quality to not have available. That's Larson receiving. From backcourt. But she's overstepped, Larson. A little foot on that 3-meter line. Going for that backcourt swing. Keep your eye out. There we go. Yeah. Not quite enough turn on the left heel. 2016, 21-16. Ace service, Miriam Silla.
She's a right character, Silla.
Yeah.
Brings so much energy to this team. And when she's on form, she's a world class.
She's won best outside at the World Championships twice, and at the European Championships twice. Nicely done. Ogbogu through the middle.
Tanasi's not going to get near that. She's got to worry about the pipe attacks. Didn't take a step across to Ogbogu.
Cook. On to DeGrady, who's passed really well in this first set. Egonu sees the hands, uses the hands, and Italy pull away.
See it, do it. That's Italy right now.
Yeah. Danese. Nice pass. And Danese with a good touch. It's a free ball. Carlini, options, chooses the pipe, and Farr makes the block.
Just noticed that she was really nice to see about Farr. She's not got that big leg brace on anymore. Just wearing a little neoprene. So that serious knee injury she had and the surgery she had back in the Euros, it's good to see that she's almost fully recovered.
23-17. Oro with the dig. Daniesi with the set. Egonu with the swing. Set point Italy. Well, that was a bit of everybody chipping in there, wasn't it?
Been a great team performance.
Danesi, set point, first touch, a good one. So's the block, Wongarantes, excellent. Larson misses. And Italy, dare I say it, cruise to the first set, 25-17.
Alice DeGrady has just slotted into this team as if she's been there forever. And it's not, what the strength and depth that Italy have got in the league, it really is more than anything, is that DeGrady plays Valafolia. And, okay, kind of mid-table team, essentially. But she's a quality player that they can bring in to just add to the national team. The fact they've got Giovannini here as well, which is really good.
Yeah, she got really valuable court time against Korea yesterday. And sometimes you bring players in that make the team better. And she is certainly one of those in this group. It is USA 0, Italy 1. The first set's finished 25-17. And remember, who's it? It was Germany. She went down, looked like she had a pretty hefty left ankle injury, but she just taped it up and got on with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's made a tough stuff. She's having an excellent game, and Italy have had an excellent first set. The numbers, what have you seen?
It's an unlucky 7, isn't it? That's the rather not a magnificent set of errors, which is what Coach Kamachi Kirai was talking about in the first set. Too many freebies. They need to be down in sort of 2 and 3 from taking risks on service, and then that's a much different set. It's a set that USA probably win.
The win probability calculator presented by our friends at 1xBet now has Italy at 61% and USA at 39%. in terms of who they think is going to win. Now, a lot of people have been to venues like this and they've seen the cameras, maybe bongo cam, maybe kiss cam, hug cam. Currently, in the arena, we've got ramen cam, and there's a picture of ramen on the big screen at the bottom of it, and people just using their chopsticks and it's like watching you at dinner last night.
Hey, I'm getting into the spirit of it. Look at that
from USA. Well, they might have given Italy plenty of free gifts, but they've given Hancock and Carlini plenty of quality ball to work with.
They have. So it's all about that link then from Carlini to her hitters. And the fact that USA, Italy have done a good scouting job in knowing where the main threats are coming from and getting good touches and some great blocks from Farr actually in the middle, and then De Gradi out on the wing.
Farr adds a real presence, doesn't she? It's strange in a non-contact sport to compliment someone on their physicality, but she does offer a lot of physicality.
You can feel her at the net.
Yes,
in the middle.
Yeah, middles like that. Güneş being a great example, of course, for Turkey. We've got Jordan Thompson currently running at 56%. She's picked up a block as well.
Change for the USA. Avery Skinner is starting this set now, ahead of Larson. And also Hayley Washington has come in.
So Washington called into the squad for today. She's another one who's heading back to the Love B-League with Salt Lake, but she was best middle in the Olympics. She's been a VNL best middle as well back in 2019. USA have done so well in this tournament over the years. 3-time champions. It would be unthinkable for them to not be in the playoff mix. But they've still got work to do. Second set is a go, and Skinner announces herself on the scene.
Right through the arms of Egonu. Won't believe that that's happened to her.
First point USA. Egonu, a little bit passive, so Skinner can go again. Tipped as far as De Gradi. Now De Gennaro. Egonu. Oh. Nothing Cook can do backcourt to deal with that power. Danesi, 1-1. That's a nice swing from Thompson.
Just took a bit of pace off it, got the angle she was looking for. And a nice quick swing as well, in that sense, before Farr could get and close the gap.
Float service into Silla. Far, quite far off the net for that swing.
And too far away for anyone from the USA to keep it in play. What both Farr and Danesi are doing very well is coming in, opening up position 5 and then hitting back down to position 1.
Recycled. Skinner. She's had a really good start.
Farr late again, unfortunately for her, closing that gap. And that's the gap between her and the net.
3-2. Onside out early in this second set. Silla, another good pass. De Gradi misses. She's really gone for that down the line. USA pick up the break point.
Too much thumb down on that, too much slice. Or thumb up, rather.
Thompson. Silla, overpass. De Gennaro. Brilliant. De Gradi. 3-ball. Real opportunity here for USA in a 3-point lead. Skinner can't kill it. Egonu can. Lovely shape from Paola Egonu. So,
Well, it counts as one touch, even though I think it came on hand and head. But what's interesting is Italy, USA are trying to freeze De Gennaro out of this match altogether, not letting her have any touches where they can help it. But she's trying to get herself involved as much as possible.
Is there a touch? No. It was athletic from Oro to keep it up. Igonu searching for hands. This from Oro. Brilliant pickup. He was searching for the Washington fingertips. Yeah, you'll do very well to freeze someone like De Gennaro out of a game, won't you? Always finds a way. Oh, here we go. How's that for some backcourt defense? The miss from Thompson.
Angle just ran away from Thompson. The Italian block did a good job of making sure that all the line was covered up, and Thompson's having to come inside anyway.
Far. Dropped short. Washington's had to have her wits about her, and Carlini, a poacher's point.
She's watching it, she's waiting. And then as soon as she knew Silla had come in, and the fact that Farr's playing defense behind is always in the mind. She knows that there's an option.
Ace service, Hayley Washington. And that's a couple of points that they've just picked up. Firstly, the smart thinking from Carlini, then a bit of luck off the net. And momentum well in their favour now. Early in this second set, up to Italy to try and win some back. That won't help. Skinner with the dig. Cook with the swing. USA rampant.
Good aggressive attacking from Cook, taking on the block of Oro. And that's the perfect place to go, just off of that right hand nearest the antenna. Really difficult to try and guide that ball back into court.
Tirare sulle mani, e se no andiamo fuori. Per il mezzo lì c'è il 6. O la giriamo un po' di qua o la giriamo un po' di là, ma non esattamente il 6. Ok? Quando cerchiamo il 2 non facciamo il doppio giro, O giriamo con la mano o giriamo con il corpo. Se giriamo con il corpo poi dritto, ok? Andiamo.
How long have you been involved with volleyball, Clayton?
Since the age of 17.
So a long, long time.
Yes.
Have you ever seen a game at 4-8 in the second set that looked more like a 5-setter than this?
I thought this might be a 5-setter from the get-go, really, given the quality of these two teams.
Yeah. Silla. Taken early. Cook.
It's foot fault from Cook. As she's landed, her left foot's forward, it's landed under the centre line. And it's whole of the foot over all of the line.
Yeah, she's done the Michael Jordan, hasn't she?
Yes, certainly has.
5-8. Oro. Oh, snatched at by Danesi. She actually saw it in time, probably had a little bit more time than she realised. There you go.
She knows it.
USA maintain the 4-point lead, 9-5. Carlini. Silla into Oro. Back to Silla. Off those hands of Ogbogu.
It's a nice high block, but it's a good, high, hard swing from Silla going after the hands.
Silla. Fed in by Skinner. Touched by De Gradi. Oro sends it back that way. Nowhere for Italy to go. Cook. Good block touch. Carlini. Wongarantes. Now Thompson. Oro. De Gradi. What can Igonu do? Just play it back into the hands. Thompson. Big swing. Big chase. Big point.
De Gennaro's unlucky. She couldn't. It was such a big swing. This is hit so hard. And De Gennaro's trying, it's quite high because he sees the touch of the block, trying to get something on it, and actually Silla's done well not to carry on into those advertising hoardings.
Yeah, they are hefty screens these days. Gone are the days where it was a bit of folded up cardboard you could rattle through. Oh, what an angle from Igonu.
She's got those options. She can go high, over the top, or she can just go right past you and bounce it just past the 3-meter line.
Yeah. Danese. Wongerantes. Oh, good touch, Danese. But it's a free ball. And through the middle, Ogbogu.
Igonu was just a little late to react, to turn off the net to help on that far touch.
Igonu again. Skinner, De Gennaro, all the way over to Degradi. Going to put a palm on that. It's not going to be a winner. Just, oh, here we go. Oh! For USA, it started to celebrate. Degradi had other ideas.
Well, Karch is quite rightly saying that ball is not allowed to be played. It didn't come through the antenna. It was stopped on the side of the USA. So you can't go after it. So for it to have been allowed to be in touch, that would have been, well, that would have been interesting how that might have.
Yes. A little chaos. Keeps your interests peaked. But USA in a great spot here at 12-8. Ogbogu serves it long, but a good contribution from the service line for her. Wongerantes, as always, has been so consistent. I've been surprised by the amount of ball that's been served to her, actually. That's a good pass off a heavy serve, and Skinner buries one.
She's taken the skin off the ball. Look at this. Talk about going to Spike Town, right in the gaps. She's right on the top of the ball as well.
Thompson out, Drews in. Carlini out, Hancock in. So it's the same substitution, same pattern we saw in that first set, but USA in a much better position. Oh, overpass by Degradi. Big trouble for Italy. 14-8.
Not an easy one for Drews to have to deal with. She makes light work of it.
Igonu. Sometimes she'll go quiet for a couple of minutes and then returns with that.
Such a lovely action to watch, isn't it? The way she is winding up into the ball.
Skinner, oh, gets blocked this time. Far and Oro there. Italy having to work really hard for these points, still 4 down. Good pass in. Oh! A 1-foot Yahoo!
They're the best, absolute best.
Well, they are when they come off like that. This is smoked.
It just drifted straight past far. Wasn't sure whether it's going to be a short in front or a shoot in front.
So Degradi has come out for Gaia Giovannini. A Valafolia clubmate. That's well played. That is really well played. USA chasing down everything.
There's a round of applause from Karch. As soon as this pickup was made by Skinner, he's shouting out it, just saying to Drews, go on, go for this, go for this. And she has done.
16-10. 16-11, far to the middle. Italy going in search of some momentum. far, on to Skinner. Cook. Oh, nice. Sarah Farr. Free ball offered up. And well played to the middle. Washington starting to find her groove.
They're in a very good groove at the minute, the USA, getting the middle run in transition, creating these free ball chances off of some solid serving, great siding out.
And Italy have just lost the ability to find the floor. And they'll hope it's not terminal. Oh, Drews makes that touch and then automatically, immediately makes herself available. It goes over to Cook. And Italy at 18-11 down, call a timeout.
Non è che noi stiamo facendo errori clamorosi. Loro stanno giocando meglio però. Una palla così loro la prendono, noi non la prendiamo, è lì la differenza, eh? Hanno preso un pallonetto là nell'angolo che l'hanno trasformato in attacco. Noi non stiamo arrivando ai palloni che dobbiamo arrivare per battere una squadra che gioca bene. Palla tocca il muro, se non ci muoviamo andiamo diretto, recuperiamo e ricostruiamo meglio. Palla alta, abbiamo paura di palleggiare, lo alleniamo tutti i giorni. Poi diamo una palla all'opposta che non può attaccare. Dobbiamo ricostruire meglio.
As always, it's very calm in the Italian timeout. As we've alluded to, every game it is quite the brains trust. As it is on the other side of the net, Karch and Co. They've done a great job to get their way back into this game. Silla finds the floor.
No looky from Silla. Wondering that it might be coming back off the hands of Drew.
Oro. There it goes to Hancock, taken quickly by Ogbogu.
Nice turn back to right through to the middle of the court actually from Ogbogu. Passing's good and Carlini keen to find the middles. And so too Hancock when she was on.
Yeah, so Thompson now in for Hancock, so no setter on court for USA. Silla tips. Finds the floor. Carlini about to come back in for Annie Drews. Silla. To the middle, that catches Oro up high. Igonu, work to do. Skinner scrambles across and Cook can't get it.
I think there might be a net touch. Tell you one thing as well, is if Cook had not bothered to touch that and just left it, Igonu might have been called for invasion because she was so far over the net.
Well, USA think there has been a net touch here, so they're going to challenge for it.
I wonder whether or not that, yeah, she pushed the ball into net, but whether in fact Igonu touched that before Cook did, because again, that would be a fault.
I cannot see,
We're going to take a look. And again, is this one of those challenges where they're hoping that if there isn't a net touch, they'll see the invasion?
Well, maybe. I don't think they were too worried about that, but just from where I'm sat right looking opposite the first ref. Whereas who touches this first? See, that's touched first.
No.
Oh. Now, where's that? That's the ball in the net.
Yeah, there's no net touch there.
And in fact, Cook's helped Igonu off the net.
Oh, I think.
Show the result final, no net ball. Please. Toshiba-san, please, show it. Okay, okay. Once again. I need to show the graphic.
Well, thinking about the forearm on the net as we're looking at the ball. Touching the net was the forearm of Igonu on the net.
But I need the graphic.
It didn't look like it.
So David Fernandez, he just wants to see the graphic to confirm that there is no net touch.
I just need the graphic. I just need the graphic.
All the while.
Final result. You know what I mean? Because you show what we are...
So this is the TV replay. This isn't the Bolt 6, but we can see it's the ball that has touched the net, and both Danese and Egonu are far enough off. It's just a little technological glitch.
Is not, but it's not net fault. We cannot show the result, but it's not net fault.
And just an oral confirmation there by David Fernandez.
And that's great, because Coach Garai's just gone, right, okay, move on.
Yeah.
Decision's made.
Hey, USA still in a great spot here, 19-14. Chasing the second set to level this one. Good hand on it by Obogu. Out the back, Thompson, De Gennaro into Oro. Oh, what a touch. That is unlucky. Wongarantes, doesn't matter what's coming at her, she always looks in control, even when she's not.
She's unlucky though. That's more about the spin. She's seeing where the attack's coming from. She's set up inside and had to make that adjustment.
Timeout called, 19-15.
27 is a good target, so we've got lots of options. Edge is always a good answer. Nice work, passers. Here we go.
USA! Let's go!
Just saying, quite frankly, that to go after Giovannini is a good place to go. So if you're unsure, then just put it on to her.
Played in her first VNL. Did well yesterday when she came in. Picked up 5 points. Got an ace serve and 4 attacks. But playing against this USA team, this hungry USA team, a very different challenge indeed. Guy Giovannini on the left side of that front three right now. Oh, she's one-on-one with Jordan Thompson, and that is not a fight she's going to win. Not in that rally anyway.
By the time she picks up where Thompson's coming, it's already been hit.
Thompson's having a ball out there.
It's nice, good, healthy competition at the minute in the opposite slot for the USA.
That is Giovannini. There's a good ball in too. And Egonu, that missed long, yes. No touch.
What Karch has always been able to do, he's always found the players to be able to do it as well. The option to have a really solid double substitution to bring the setter in the back row and opposite in the front.
Second ace off the tape for USA.
We've had a few of them flirting with the top of the net.
Yes. Well, buy a ticket to the raffle. Sometimes you win. Look at her claiming that like she meant it. Then again, she's tried to do it again. Oh, Danese. That was spiteful.
Lovely movement. She picks up the peak of the ball and then follows it in to be on time.
Danese. Sila does well, backcourt. Egonu can't get it on the ground. Thompson can. And this game is heading for 1-1.
Just a matter of time, really, isn't it, before this set gets won.
Obogu sends it into Sila. Nice pass from Sila. Giovannini. Oh, well played far. Great reflexes. Not just to play the ball, but to stay out of the net. Great hand-eye. Oro out. And Andropova in. Just a blocking substitution. We saw in the game against Canada early in the week. 17-23. Ace serve. This time Italy gets some luck off the net. Wongarantes was following the line of the ball, and that change of pace just took it away from her.
Well, that's unlucky.
Another good serve. Over on first and down.
Just waiting for that far. Got herself in a really good position. Give it a really good wallop.
Well, USA won't be worried yet. But a few warning shots here from Igonu until... Well, that's a frustrating one, isn't it? Because she's served two really good ones. You may as well continue with the heavy.
Well, once you get there, you're kind of working threes.
Yeah.
70, 80, 90, and then you try and hold at that.
Here's Carlotta Cambi. She's come in for Italy. On set point, USA. It's going to be De Gennaro, though, to Antropova. Wongarantes, excellent. Skinner to win the set. Never in doubt. 25-19. Fantastic response from the States.
It's an incredible dig from Justine Wongarantes. That ball had a side spin, I mean, a fizzy side spin on it. And a wonderful finish by Skinner.
I mean this with the utmost respect to Potsdam. How has Wongarantes not been playing at one of the best clubs in the world?
I'm sorry, are you talking about the best libero of the last Olympic Games?
Yes, and the 2021 VNL and the French Cup. Yes, all of those things.
I'll give you my best Scooby-Doo answer. Oh.
Italy won, USA won. It's a great game. It's two great teams, and it is tied. We're going to be hearing, I was about to say from two great coaches, but three great coaches, because Liam Sketcher is going to be down there asking the questions. Here are the stats. USA out attacking Italy. Look at that. You said they needed to cut the errors out. One error from USA in that second set. And that has been the difference. Not many blocks, not many ace serves. Just good, clean fun. But the 1xBet live update still has Italy as the favourites, but the percentages have shortened. 57-43. Potentially 3 sets of this to go. Italy, of course, playing for a nice high seed come the finals in Bangkok next week. USA playing just to be there, because that is not guaranteed. They came into this week with a 4-4 record. That's now 6-4. 7-5 will be enough. 8-4 would be even better. But Italy and Japan might have something to say about that. We're going to take a quick look at the attack zones, and then it will be time to talk to the coaches. First of all, it'll be the USA who have completely turned the game around. You're not on yet, Liam. Calm yourself. We're still looking at the USA's attack zones. Now it is Liam Sketcher with Karch. Stop looking at stats and asking some questions.
Sorry, we are on. We are checking out the stats. We're on now. 2 sets with very similar score lines, but working in the opposite direction. What was the difference between the 2 sets?
I think we were much better in transition. That is, we made some defensive plays, put up a good ball to swing at, and scored on those. And we were really struggling on that in the first set. So that was a nice change. Avery Skinner helped us with that. Haley helped us with her serving, and so we had upgraded, and now we figure they're going to make some upgrades and changes, and the chess match continues.
Absolutely right. I'll let you get back to your numbers. Thank you very much. One coach down, another coaching legend to come up.
This is Liam Sketcher dreamland, isn't it? He's just down there nerding out on stats with Karch.
He's like a kid in a candy store.
Hey, good for him. Although we very nearly missed the interview then, because they were like, oh, look at the box, look at the box. Once again, the level of supporters' effort here, whether it's those guys who've come dressed as me and you. Oh. More of that. Barbolini is with Liam Sketcher. Let's hear what he has to say.
All right, thank you, Dave. Massimo, I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked to Karch. What was the difference between the 2 sets?
Well, it can happen when the team are so strong. In one moment, one team played better, overall in defense, in service, and now it seems easy, but it's not so easy. We won the first set, not in an easy way, but better than them, and now they play better than us and then easy. So third set, I don't know. But for us, it's important to restart to defense and to restart to create problem with the service. This is really important for us.
Thank you very much. Well, both sides saying they both need to do the same thing better. Let's see who gets it done.
Yeah, let's. Just a moment to appreciate how awesome this is, by the way, because in so many sports, the players and the coaches are so guarded, but we've just gone down in the middle of a game. We've spoken to Karch and Massimo, who've given us their time, given us honest answers. We've got two of the best teams in the world being led by world-class coaching groups. Iganu's out there. She's having a whale of a time. USA are absolutely matching Italy at the moment. This is great.
It's not a bad way
to spend your time.
Spend your time, is it? Watching volleyball and getting to talk about it as well. And interesting, Karch talked about it. He said, yeah, that transition play was much better for them. They were converting those touches into points.
Well, Iganu has quietly snuck up to 14 already. Thompson played beautifully. She's on 11. The only player to have attacks, blocks and serves is Washington. 2 attacks, 1 block, 1 ace serve. The lead blocker in the match so far, with 3. There's Oro getting ready to pull some strings. And it will be Serafar to get us underway in the third set. Received by USA. Wongarante's on a plate for Carlini and a side out by Ogbogu. Good start by USA. First ball side out.
Interesting to see how Italy react now to that last set, whether they can get back in, whether they can cut down on what they were doing and stop USA playing.
Oh, Tanesi! What has she done there?
Trick of the eye.
Yeah, look into the eyes. Don't look around the eyes. Hypnotizing. What? Juke? No. Oh, that is unreal.
You see it there, Nader?
If she ever asks you to spot the ball under the cup, then say no, because she is taking your money. Wongarante's does well there. Can they stop Iganu? Absolutely not.
Thompson had to adjust, purposefully played that into the block for a recycle, but they weren't able to do it.
Oro. Carlini. Wee, that's going to drop back down USA side. Recycled by Skinner, who unloads, but only as far as De Gennaro. Silla, left-hand recycle. She's going to have another go. Oh, she's missed the hands. Smart play by Washington.
Yeah, over the top of Thompson, didn't catch anyone.
Through Washington, nice and quick.
It's all about the middles. Both teams are trying to get them used as much as possible. It is really difficult to stop them.
Carlini, smart. De Gennaro saw it too late.
The disguise on that, you've got Washington coming on the slides. That takes DeGradi with, and then opens up the space. Then AC can't help out.
Skinner. DeGradi receives. It's not a great set there by Oro. USA into the lead for the first time.
You want to put it slightly in front of the attacker. It's too far, so it's always a chase for Iganu.
Skinner into DeGradi. Oro just tees it up for DeGradi to let it fly, and that's exactly what she does.
Taking on the block. Doing a good job of it.
4-4. Helped over. Chance for the break. Igonu. Yes. Casting my mind back to Antalya in week 1. And Anna Danesi with those huge foot faults. Do you remember those? She's got a strange service style, which almost speed walks in and then takes a big leap. And yeah, she got it wrong a few times. Another chance here. Wongarantes for Cook. Off the hands. Another breakpoint chance here. Igonu.
Decided to go on the cutty. The timing of USA's block was really nice. She could feel the presence of them as she's gone to play that shot, which is why she's made that last-minute change, and it hasn't worked.
That would have been razor sharp had she managed it. Washington. Degradi. Yeah, good angle. Clinical.
Nice pass. Good movement out wide. You're always going to find the seam in the block.
Igonu. High toss. Big swing. And Skinner can only manage to overpass it. Far does the rest.
Cook's making her approach here to go and swing. Watch 23, she's going out, going out, going out. She's never going to get that, but you can see Carlini's in trouble like that. She's got to check earlier to try and come in and help.
That one. Good touch by Oro. De Gennaro. Oh, Igonu. That was some late adjustment. Timing was off. Cook. Igonu. De Gennaro. Oh, the block is huge on Degradi. USA lined it up. And there have been a few big breakpoint chances for Italy that USA have managed to snaffle.
Nice lineup that from Carlini. Nowhere for Degradi to go.
Carlini serves. Oro chases. Net touch. Oh, Thompson and Ogbogu saying no. And Karch is going to challenge. So let's have a look. Where is the net touch?
No, there isn't one, is there? The net was just moving earlier than that.
We're going to have to replay this point then, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. We certainly are.
Yeah, they were some way off. So we will go again. Scoreboard will be reset to 7-6, currently reading 8-6. Great pair of dungarees in the background. Have you see those?
Can't. Yeah, have you've got a pair of dungarees?
No. Well, I did have when I was 2.
Yeah, me. Oh, they're all the rage now.
Yeah. See you in them, actually. Anyway, less of that, more of the volley. We're going to take another look at this. And the eyes in the sky are going to come to a decision.
No, there wasn't even it wasn't a foot fault either. It wasn't a Ogbogu caught the bottom of it with anything.
So the 2 thumbs go up from David Fernandez. We will replay the point. I often think that's a positive gesture to show that we get more volleyball. Carlini serves. Italy side out for a break point. 7-6 here in the 3rd set. Sila, Degradi. That's a really, really positive winner from Alice Degradi.
She's under pressure off of the serve. USA going after her. She's the front court swing, but then she just embraces that by going on the longest diagonal possible.
8-6, break point. Cook passes in. He goes cross court. De Gennaro's there. Carlini, Wongarantes. Cook finds the hands.
So much of the game now for the wing hitters is played in this space, is played in the air off the hands and not by going into the floor, into the actual court space.
It's extra real estate, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the whole thing is it played in different planes.
And that plane is very fast. Good ball, just means that Far can add to her total. Third highest scorer in the game currently, Far. Gonu's there on 16, Thompson 12, Far 8. She's taking a good touch there. Sila. Cook's back court. Oh, that's huge! Done easy.
That's a bit slow, that pipe attack, really, from what the USA were trying to do here. And it's an easy read then for Denesi and Oro to come in and help out.
As a hitter, what can you do when you see those two blockers there?
You want to just go a bit higher, if anything. She's gone a bit steep.
Yeah, my initial instincts, panic is not the correct answer. Far sets, Igonu swings! Oh, yes! Andropova likes it.
Nice set by Far. Good swing to find that gap in the block.
Karch calls the timeout, USA 4 down.
Okay.
No. Good spots. Hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, and dig around it. Here we go.
Ladies! USA! One at a time, y'all. One at a time. Here we go, ladies.
Giving it a line on system also if you want to chip line, you can. They're rotating actually on you though.
Let's go, one at a time, right here.
Well, the pendulum swings again. It has been one way then the other. Both teams need to be credited to the way they responded to losing sets. USA with it all to do in this third. Carlini. Oh, Skinner.
That's better. That's a quicker play from the USA, especially with Skinner not having to pass. They can move that ball out wide very fast.
Grady looked a little shocked how quickly that was on it. Here's a Bogu.
Karch is talking about in the timeout the hip-to-hip, shoulder-to-shoulder. That's the blockers not leaving any gap in between them.
Oro. Well received by Skinner. They can go to the middle, but Oro's there. Igonu. Wongarantes, what a touch into Carlini. And the block. Tanezi.
Thompson's got the option to try and get that off of, and she's gone after. So it's a good swing actually, because she's gone after Silla, but Silla's waited for it and then made her timing couldn't have been any better to throw that back in.
That is attacks, blocks and serves completed. For Silla, 4-1 and 1 respectively. Oh! That's huge!
Oh, that's what Igonu does so well. As soon as she's getting above the net, she's getting across the net and getting closer and closer to the ball.
14-8. It comes from Skinner. Better angle. Oro thought she'd got that. Thompson used.
Cook was running after us thinking, please be out,
please. That was a good swing though. Double sub again. Thompson, Carlini out. Hancock, Drews in. It's made an impact both times. It's been used in both sets so far, but at 8:15. A lot of work to be done. David Fernandez just drawn things to a close for a second. Both thumbs have gone up. He just wants to check that the rotation is correct. Cast your mind back to yesterday. We actually saw a service tee rotation.
well, because they're trying to get the rotation round here. They had Hancock at position 2. So they're sorting out the rotation. We are fortunate we've got the tablet up here. We can see where what the actual current rotations are showing. And right now it's showing, that's not right either, because it's showing, they've done it again. It then just had Hancock at 4. And now they're going to do it, so it's 11 for 7 and 12 for 1. There you go, they got it right now. And that's what the referee's seeing, so he won't allow things to proceed until it's right.
And now it is right. And Hancock will serve. 9-14. DeGrade receives. Silla just attacks that so quickly. There were good hands on it from USA, but sometimes you need eyes in the top of your head in this game.
And Washington getting their hands up but not being aggressive with them. Quite passive, really, for it to come off the way that did.
Drews. It is such a wicked left hand.
There's room to reach up higher as well for Drews.
DeGrade into Oro. Oh, Danesi.
Such a good set from Oro, because Danesi can pick this where she wants, either in front of her or let it drift. And she lets it drift.
Danesi. Skinner. Drews. The Yahoo!
She came rattling in after that one. Suddenly realised she was going to be a bit late, more than made up for it.
Washington. Moves on to DeGrade. Asks a question there. Egonu. Dig Italy out. It's dug by Hancock. No swing from Drews this time. Egonu. Oh, good block. Can't kill it though. A little chip that Hancock rescues. Drews. Smart play, but Oro equal to it. Egonu again with the tip.
Oh, touch from Washington.
Oh, and down, dumped by DeGrade. Some lovely defense there. Washington, great reflexes. DeGrade on hand to win the point for Italy.
It's rather fortunate. Could have gone anywhere, couldn't it?
In comes Antropova. 2 meters and 2, blocking at the net. Oro on the bench. Watch out. Skinner, lovely pass. Touch, no. Cook looks around desperately. Someone, anyone.
Then there was a shoulder shrug. She's like, much, I don't know.
Well, Italy not interested in this. Is it? Is it? Is it? No. No. To be honest, though, when you've got Antropova there, if you swing high, you've got to think there has to be something on it. Casts such a shadow at the net. Good ball in. Wongarantes. Drews. Touch. USA back on the board.
Just got to wonder where they're going to find the points they need there to get back into this. Italy have been doing really well with their side-out game. So there needs to be a bit of extra pressure from service for the States. They're bringing Carlini back in now, so they'll go into their... This is the 7th rotation of a setter in the back row.
But even if they lose this set, the mission hasn't changed for USA. Win 2 sets, qualify for the finals.
That's if it's done on points as opposed to done on wins.
Well, no, because they'll draw level on wins if they win this game.
If they win this game, yeah.
So they need to win 1 from 2.
Yes.
By any means necessary. Touch. Back with USA. Carlini over the head. Cook. Does brilliantly. Yes, so they couldn't lose 3-2 twice and accumulate the points. They wouldn't have accumulated the victories. Well played. Well played. Camby really had to find something there.
This is one of the most difficult sets you can make. You're coming into the net. You can't play the ball over because you're back row. You can't let it go. So you've got to make decisions, and you can't let that go because the block was waiting. Somebody's dropped something. Probably is DeGrady. She's got tape just about everywhere.
1913. Still a bit of work to do for Italy, even more to do for USA, but that's a good start of Bogu. Good swing from off the net there from the middle.
Well, that's the important thing. It doesn't matter how far off the net you are, as long as you're behind the setter, so the ball stays in front of you, you can have the swing. You just got to go a bit shallower to find the angles.
Gaia Giovannini back in the game. And Andropova out off the hands. But she kicked into gear yesterday. It was actually quite terrifying. And Andropova now up over 100 points for the VNL. Oh, and a block. When they've got rhythm with the blocks, Italy, they've managed to get him in bunches, and that's a worrying sign for USA, who trail 14-21 at the timeout.
Third of the court, let's do it. Last two, straight down the middle, straight into the bro's hands. Keep it away from her, pass, side out, and let's start scoring with some good serving.
Sometimes easier said than done, because De Gennaro is going to want to step in and play it. Interestingly, Liam Sketch has been beavering away on the computer, and the thing from Alice DeGrady, she's got a glucose monitor. That might be what's come off. Yes, why then she's made a change so she can just go and have that put back on, and Giovannini's come in just for the moment across the back row. Because DeGrady's a type 1 diabetic.
21-14. Well received by Camby. Andropova. Cross court. Brilliant dig by Cook. USA can't convert it yet. Silla drops it in the mid-court for 22-14.
Out of your picture, Cook just wanted to let the ref know that she felt far and made a double touch, but so long as that's the standard, that's set, and if it happens for the USA, then it's allowed to play, then it doesn't matter.
Igonu watching on. 17 points to her name, but an ace serve comes from far. That's her first of the game to add to her 4 blocks and 6 attacks.
That might be far saying to Cook, how dare you accuse me of double touch?
Yeah, double touch that. 23-14. Game's been pretty short on aces though, as you can see. 3 for Italy, 2 for USA. Standard of reception has been top draw. Silla. Cook. Vonarantes, brilliant.
Oh yes.
Superb. But Andropova spoils the party.
That is an incredible get from Steve Vonarantes. This is worth, just enjoy this. Oh, well, we can enjoy that, I suppose, then, instead. The swing, we didn't get to see Vonarantes bring it back.
One of the very best. Serving for the set. Carlini, set point save. Ogbogu, 15-24. Ogbogu out. Larson returning. Here's Larson to stay in the set. Good serve. On to Giovannini. Silla to win it. Oh. Laser beam. It is Italy 2, USA 1.
There's a real intent about what Italy have been doing in this match. Up to have a swing, had a swing. In fact, there's one person who hasn't shown that consistently. It's probably been Igonu. Just a few times she's felt that the block's intimidated her a bit. She's tried to make a few changes, but saying that, she's still top scorer.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's found herself in the situation where she's had some quite messy ball to deal with.
But in those situations, it's a bit like Karch was saying to his team, have a plan.
Yeah.
And that's it. And something that Julia Velasco alludes to, wonderful YouTube video of him talking about using your brain and that you've got supercomputers and that's how you use them.
Italy 2, USA 1, 15-25. The third set ends. USA, they've turned it around once. They're going to have to turn it around again here. But we've all seen this from USA before. Great numbers. Look at that, 2 errors each. That's all. Such is the level this game's been played at.
Well, it's all been positive outcomes, hasn't it? That's what we're looking at.
But that Italian attack, 17 successful ones compared to 11 for the USA. What does that mean for the live update presented by OneXBet? Well, the needle shifted a little bit, but not too much. Italy up to 62% probability of winning this one and continuing what has been an excellent week, an excellent tournament really for them so far. Yeah, their results: lost to Poland, beat Germany, Bulgaria and Turkey. That was week 1. Week 2, lost 3-2 to Brazil, who look unstoppable at the moment. 11 wins in a row in this VNL for Brazil, but then beat China, France, Dominican Republic, and then they've not dropped a set against Canada or Korea. This set against USA, the first set they've dropped in 5 games. Such is the form of this Italian team. But USA, a mixed opening fortnight.
Yeah, well, even this week, we saw them in their first game. They looked a little bit they just did enough to get the job done, didn't they? And then they raised their game for the next, and they're doing it again here. It's like playing to the level of competition, I guess.
Well, the victory against Netherlands was excellent, especially considering the level of performance Netherlands pulled out against Canada yesterday. They still have a job to do, by the way. Make sure you join us tomorrow, because it might feel as though they're bound to beat Korea. They only need 1 set, but stranger things have happened. But they were so good against Canada yesterday, Netherlands. And if they get 1 set in that game, then they will officially book their place in Paris.
Drews is going to be in for this set for the USA, plus Larson. No changes for Italy. DeGradi back on court.
Carlini to serve. USA in must-win set territory. Italy 2, USA 1. Set 4 is a go. Silla just behind him. Touch, but Larson's on hand. Oh, Drews takes on Danesi.
Such a fast arm from Drews. And again, that's important, because it means she's swinging against a block that isn't getting that far across the net.
First point picked up on serve then. Chance to level. Igonu from deep. Going as far as Carlini. Drews. Oh, wow. De Gennaro is so unlucky. It was a great swing.
Hardly any room to go to, but Drews finds it. That caught De Gennaro a bit by surprise. Wonderful swing. And
the break point confirmed. 2-0. Italy requiring a side out. Igonu. Not delivering one yet. And Danesi. Snatched at it.
Danesi unable to get on top of the ball.
It was 8-4 in the second set where I called the 5, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
3-0 USA. Brilliant response. Igonu. Oh, Carlini. She's angry with herself after that, which is crazy, because it's the second time already she's managed a brilliant dig. Drews recycles. Wangaranti's sets. Drews goes again. She's calling for a touch on that, Drews. She's desperate for a challenge. No one from Italy interested. So we're going to go to the eye in the sky. Now this will be interesting because Drews was insistent, but is that the immediate reaction of somebody who's made an error? We're about to find out.
Danesi might have touched it.
Well, they've already got one green card, haven't they, Italy? Can't get 2 in a game. Greedy. Either way, Annie Drews, real fast start.
It's just what they need. They want to get in front and keep the pressure on Italy from the get-go here. Make them chase, see whether or not they can.
Is there a touch? No. No, Sila has done brilliantly. That is really good from Sila. If she'd have left anything there, it would have got a touch.
It's going past her knuckle. See, that's tricky because it's going past her knuckle, so it'd be really difficult as well. Luckily, there's 150 plus frames per second to view that.
Italy with their first point of this set. Drews again. Oh, just set her the ball. This is magnificent.
Nice swing.
Larson. Oro. Oh, the tip by Igonu. It was everyone's and no one's.
Drews, I'm pretty sure Drews is the first player to react here. There she makes that step, and as soon as she makes that step, she has to go because everyone else then stops. But then she's put off because she sees Justine arriving after.
Close. In! Silla, ace serve. Italy back within 1. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Squish factor. Miriam Silla, 3-4, floats that into Wangaranti's. Oh, what a block by Danesi!
That is a delightful block from Danesi. She's jumped and really pressed into the angle here. Read that perfectly.
4-4. Skinner, good ball in.
And in that time, Ogbog was sensing that another press as she's turning, has tried to avoid the block and avoided the court. So she's out, Retke's coming in.
Retke started the game, remember? Great to see her back on court. Off to Turkey next year. She'll be brilliantly in Istanbul.
Oh, that wasn't easy.
I think that might have hit Silla in the face on the way up. Either way, still alive.
Oh dear, well this is what USA don't want, these unforced errors just creeping in.
Well, there have been a few in the last few points actually, because the one that was dropped into the middle of the court that no one went for, then they left the serve. And then that's been hit long by Drews. 6-4, 6-5.
Good run though from Silla.
She's got them back into the set really. Here's Retke, back in business. best spiker in the Italian Cup this season. Everyone on the other side of the net knows exactly what she's all about. Quality player. Oh no, USA not helping themselves here.
These are the moments where it could have stayed in play, but you just look at that, just two players going for it. You'd rather that than nobody.
Yeah. Danese. Flat serve, Skinner. There's plenty of loft on that. Igonu. And that's the difference between the two teams at the moment. Similar balls USA haven't been able to deal with.
Nice block though. Skinner gets some serious height next to Washington. They're both watching, but that height from Igonu though is exceptional.
Ace service, Sana Danese on Larson, 9-5.
Oh, that's great. That has dropped so quickly.
And Italy have won 8 of the last 9 points. It's gone from 1-4 to 9-5. Timeout called.
18 tips. We have to go and get that up. Those are the diggable plays or that nice deflection. So we're going to turn all those this point forward. Here we go.
USA!
That's pretty much what we were alluding to, isn't it? Those touches that could have been kept in play just weren't. And Carl's just saying that right. This time we'll just turn those into plays. We'll get something to happen.
Well, they've certainly got the ability to. Just remember, if it doesn't happen for them today, they do have the opportunity tomorrow. But do you really want to leave it until the very last group game of the VNL?
Against who?
Against Japan.
Oh, 8,000 people in as well for that.
Who will be confirmed as Olympians themselves. Onorantes, good touch from her. Drews gets the left hand back to it. That's going to be an amazing occasion, by the way. What a way to draw the curtain down on the pool phase, and a brilliant 2 weeks here in Kitakyushu. Hancock comes back in, as does Jordan Thompson. Hancock, they will want to get her off serve as quickly as possible. Gradi can't do it first time, can't do it second time either. Washington, monster block.
This is exactly what the USA need. They want to try and get the Italian team out of system and work on De Gradi. Really well closed block by Washington.
Oh, there have been some plays in this fourth set already. Hancock into the net. When you serve as she does, that flat ball, you don't leave yourself much margin for error. Igonu. That was blown at Larson. Skinner. Off the hands, off the antenna. 10-8.
Skinner selected as one of the players to go to Paris ahead of Carly Laniu, who was playing with a lot of foot. Would have thought it would have been Laniu that might have got the nod, but Skinner's obviously impressed, and she's showing that here with the way she's playing.
Igonu. Oh, really went for that good block touch, and then fed back in. Oh, Sila's waiting. De Gradi tips, recycles, far. Oh, what a swing! Alicia De Gradi.
It's almost as if she's better off in a more difficult situation. Let's put you off the net, good 3 meters. Go on, see if you can deal with that. Oh, of course you can.
That's excellent. Steve Wagarantes can just watch it onto the baseline. And with the scoreboard as it is, points like that for Italy, really important. Larson, this could be another one. Oro. Silla! Cross court but wide. A bit too ambitious.
really have that angle available.
(9-11). USA hanging in there. Oh, Oro.
The speed of this play makes it almost look as if it stays in her hands for very long, but it doesn't.
Ball was fired in, wasn't it? Off a really good serve. Far. Oh, wrecking. That is class. Talk about speed.
Yes, wrecking ball, Recchi with this one. Look at that, bang.
Hancock out, Drews in. Thompson. Silla with the pass. She's going to have a swing on this too.
That was Silla, you could hear then. Did you know? My goodness, what a shout. What a nice, look at that, just clipping the thumbs.
Yes. Oh, she loves it. And we love her for it.
You've got to be careful here of Recchi. The last one she had was a ball in front, which she doesn't normally do.
A service from Oro.
Don't have to worry about that at all if you're going to get any serves. A couple of these now that have just dropped really quickly from Italy with these serves.
Not a huge amount you can do about that. Just a little bit of brilliance, and Karch calls his second timeout.
Playing our best volleyball, only down 4, one side out, down by 3. There's a chance for a massive reset. We're in a hole. Great chance to dig our way out of it, one at a time. We don't need it all at once.
USA!
I guess they'd probably want to, if they're in the hole, to climb out of it. Ideally, try and get back out.
No, you've just got to dig up.
Okay.
It's 14-10, so between timeout 1 and timeout 2, they've gone point for point. It's 5 and 5, but I think Karch, she'll have a great nose for these things. That ace serve, they can be momentum changers. So you side out here, try and make the magic happen. Larson does exactly that.
A bit of experience on the court, calm things down, get them playing, and dig their way out of it, as in terms of actually making digs to keep the ball in play.
Back within 3. Silla. Here we go. Wangarantes, ball in. Oh, the block was good. Well, Italy asking for something.
Velasquez ignoring them.
Play on, Skinner. De Gennaro, Oro. Is it going to matter?
No, it won't in the end. But they're all screaming. Velasquez just stood there like a statue. Not doing anything, just carry on playing.
That was a brilliant pickup by Carlini, wasn't it? And yeah, just catches the pinky of Retka. The Silla's reaction. Oh, look at him with the big smile on his face, saying, "Yep, you over there." And he's put a smile on Silla's face as well. 15-11. Drews. Oh, Oro. Right place, right time. Igonu. Fantastic by Larson. Skinner. Oh, it's big. No way through. Igonu. Danesi.
It's Italy's biggest block, and it's well formed, and there's nowhere for Skinner to go.
That's a big difference, isn't it? 11 Italian blocks to 5 from the States. Retki can't find the deck. Oh, neither can Igonu. Wangarantes. Outstanding. Another chance for Drews. Oh, push back court. Larson had to be aware. Skinner to Oro. Danesi. De Gradi. Oh, yes. Retke.
That's a cracking rally. Again, the quality of what we're seeing.
Yes. Every touch.
I mean, even that ball from Denise is a lovely platform set, and then De Gradi thinks, oh, I got a gap, and Retke says, not anymore, you don't.
No. Yeah, her and Drews, that's a pretty big block over there. Oh, that had to be played out by De Gennaro. Oh, she's done it again! De Gradi making the impossible possible.
This is pretty much a backcourt swing, and she's beaten the...
But, you know, that's twice in a few rallies she's done that. She's got shut down on the easier one and then produced something world-class.
Well, she's making a good case for herself, De Gradi, regardless of that one, of inclusion for Paris. Because there's a lot of competition for the outside hitting role.
Yeah. Well, they're giving her every opportunity, aren't they? Because she's playing well and she's getting a lot of court time. Silla. De Gennaro and Agonu. Oh. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do. And that was one of those times.
It's just passed. It's past the block on an angle that the defender behind can't even react quickly enough.
Agonu serving. And Tropova into block. Skinner. And Tropova. Oh, De Gennaro has to chase that.
I think Tropova forgot she's come on for the setter.
Is that in? Yes, nicely done. Hayley Washington. Yes, she did, didn't she?
She dug it up to Oro.
Oh, no.
Just imagine.
Oro's about 10 metres that way.
Exactly. De Gennaro must have given her some look. She runs past her. Right, I'll get it then. Yeah.
Works for USA, though. Back to a 4-point game. They need a run. Will it come from Skinner here? De Gennaro. And Tropova. Oh, corner to corner. Paints the line.
What have the USA got now? They've got to get this side out. They'll do that. Skinner's going out. Cook's coming in. First off, get this side out. And then it'll be Washington back to serve.
De Gradi. Here's De Gennaro. Ooh. A little bit of Far, a little bit of Silla, a lot of net. Washington. Served one ace, 3 blocks, 3 attacks for her, 7 points in total. Whoa, wow, Silla.
Boom, boom. Another quick set out wide. And this pace has caused the USA problems.
She is revving pretty high today, isn't she, Miriam Silla?
If anything, Carlini's got to take a step in and leave Silla a bit more like Silla is prone at times to over-rotating to the line.
2015, Italy closing in. Larson is not done yet, though.
Tropova has gone too wide.
Carlini. Silla receives that one to easy. Slightly mistimes it. Little chicken wing from Silla. And Tropova blocked. 3-point game.
When you get blocked like that, you just look back and think, well, someone's got to defend this. It's gone 8 meters off the block.
Timeout called.
Dobbiamo giocare ogni palla come se fosse la palla della vita, non che facciamo cose strane. Ogni palla, questi muri lunghi li dobbiamo prendere, stiamo tutti dentro. Okay? Le palle sporche loro è il pericolo principale, non la palla pulita forte. E la palla è sporca, ok? Se organizziamo bene il contrattacco vicino alla rete come abbiamo fatto prima, appoggiamo e rigiochiamo, se non è buono. Okay?
Drews is operating at. She's been super dynamic, as she always is. Of USA got enough to come back in this fourth set. Oh, Danese, another fabulous adjustment.
Couldn't put it anywhere better, really. It's, as Kennedy Mason likes to refer to it, into the pot.
Into the pot. What else is in the pot? Points. Antropova. Into the net. Keeps it interesting, 21-18. So Antropova out, Egonu and Oro are back in. Oro. Oh, yes. There you go.
They've just had no answer to Egonu in this match. Have the USA. Apart from the errors that she's made herself, I think she's been dug a couple of times, but only for the ball to come back over. Look at that. That's unstoppable.
21 points for her, 19 attacks, 1 block, 1 ace serve. Morantes into Carlini, Drews. Silas there on the dig. Egonu pushes that two-handed. It's well received, and Retke deciding out USA, but where are the break points going to come from? They need to go.
They do. They're showing as well that actually they can go a few rallies to get the side out, so there is almost that transition type play, so they've got to try and do it now from serving.
Retke. Oh, there's one of them. That's an ace. USA up to 20.
The net has been the USA's friend in this match.
Three aces off the tape. And Italy call the timeout. They're only 3 side outs away.
That might be going out, you know, as that arm came around from Degradi, but too late now.
Ragazzi, stiamo perdendo occasione di punto, Dopo fare un punto così per caso e ci si complica il set. Facciamo un primo tempo in baghe, palesiamo la palla invece di attaccare, bisogna chiudere il set, Non è che si chiude da solo,
Retke goes again, following that ace. All the timeouts called now, so it's up to the players till the end of this set. Which, if Egonu keeps swinging like that, might not be too long.
Danese will go back to serve.
Danese. Into Cook. What a great first touch. That was Drews. Cook can't rescue the situation. And Italy have 4 match points.
That 5 sets is looking a little bit distant now, isn't it?
Yeah. Danese. Cook, better pass this time. Drews. Off the hands, match point saved. Bit closer now.
A little bit.
Huge pressure now that on Drews. This needs to be perfect at least 3 times. Match point. Oro. Buries it. And Italy get another impressive victory.
They are looking good, aren't they? Far to the floor.
Well, with that, they will go up to 2nd in the VNL table. Poland have a game in hand, but they're guaranteed to be in the top half of the quarter-final draw now. And USA still not guaranteed a place in that top 7. They will remain below Canada, and they will have to return tomorrow in the final game of the pool stage, knowing that victory against Japan will take them to Bangkok.